A very good afternoon and welcome to the Gowan Group Stadium for Spurs versus Man City in the Barclays Women's Super League. Match day 12 for both of these two who have been in that run will help Manchester City re-close the gap on Chelsea at the top after Chelsea won 3-0 at Brighton yesterday. I'm Michael McCann, your matchday commentator. A great pleasure to have your company in East London for this one, where Spurs will look to show just how much they've improved so far this season. They have glow up under Robert Villahamon has been very noticeable. This is his starting lineup. A double change in terms of the fullbacks. Amanda Nielden gets a start as well. Ashley Neville out with a thigh strain. As for Manchester City, all forms of racism and discrimination, incredibly important that this space is for all of us to enjoy, regardless of your identity. Off and underway then. Two sides in red-hot form. And Tottenham Hotspur looking to make it. The only one they didn't win was when it was the so-called Hand of Roz. Spurs winning 2-1 at Manchester City, possibly through the help of the hand of a certain Rosella Ryan, who is on the bench today for Spurs. Manchester was cut out by Olga Attinen. Nicely worked move. Wahabi, ultimate 41 goals. Would be a brave person to possibly bet against scoring again today. Hasegawa, it's a clever training ground routine, and Hasegawa's caught late. That's a clear free kick. There's no attempt from Clinton to even think of arguing with the decision. An immediate hand up in the air and apologies for Grace Clinton. Greenwood, Kelly, Hasegawa, what a choice. It's round the wall, and it's a brilliant save by Votikova to deny Alex Greenwood. An excellent free kick, and the save was just as keeping possession and attacking. Said in press conference he'd rather in 3-2 or 5-4 than 1-0. And that's certainly been proved in Spurs' approach, and you know with Manchester City, the quality they've got, they'll always be entertaining. Hemp down the line for Coombs. Hemp again, just stopping and then turning on the afterburners with the acceleration, looking for Shaw. Oh, it's an own goal! Manchester City have the lead. Looked to me to have come off Molly Bartrip. Khadija Bunny Shaw was side, but created by their own excellent play down the left. Hemp with that classic stop and then charging forward. And it's Amy Turner, in fact. It comes off Turner's chest. 1-0 down here. Really strange goal. Turner and Votikova maybe in a moment of miscommunication. And now Votikova has to slide and scramble at the feet of Hasegawa, carrying it forward. On this season, it's a great save against Millie Bright that's stuck in my head. Gareth Taylor's talked about the fact he's got 3 good goalkeepers who offer different things. Right now his side are offering plenty going forward as well, as Kelly sends it on. Angeldal. Hasegawa. Sumanen looking for the pass. Oh, that's a terrible back pass. Well, that's what Manchester City are appealing for, and you can... Manchester City having much the better of the contest so far. Hasegawa just caught late. I do like to often go short from free kicks, Manchester City, rather than put the ball. See the combination and the intent. Now Alessandri strides forward with confidence. Inside to Kelly, helps it on. Lovely move this from City. Angeldal, what's at the end of it? Kelly again, deflected. Tikova can't stop the corner, which continues here with this corner. Cross put in. Will come back for Hasegawa, who's content to recycle. Greenwood's angle ball. Cleared in the nick of time by Evelina Suominen. I mean, Robert Villahammon's very tactically, quite openly feared her international career might be done. Hasegawa. Alexandri. Neat work to find Kasparai. Kelly. Shimmying, threatening as always. And Godal trying to make the most of her opportunity to get a start today. Kasparai on the underlap. A very tactically flexible team, Manchester City. As Alexandri's lost it in a bad area, Thomas helps it on for England. He has a great record against Manchester City. Got a goal and 2 assists in that 7-0 win against them in the reverse fixture. He scored 6 against Spurs in the WSL in her career for City. Had his cross blocked. Neil then fighting to keep it in and does second full season at Manchester City after signing from Atletico Madrid. And still there for Spurs to build something here. England. Lovely, beautifully constructed move this. Is there something at the end of it? It's Martha Thomas! And it's 1-1! Spurs brought back from their jubilation. Ball looking for the run in behind. Was there a foul? Nothing given to the frustration of Thomas. That's a really good challenge from Clinton. Oh, referee didn't think so. Hasegawa. Starting to grow in confidence a little bit, the home side. Bartrip, such a key figure at the back for Tottenham Hotspur. Clinton just fouled by Hasegawa. Well, one back, and then slipped in behind, looking for England off the boot of Olga Attinen. Kelly, well, one back, and then slipped in behind, looking for England off the boot of Olga Attinen. Kelly, Kasparai. Sent forward under pressure by Keating. Well won by Bartrip. Now Clinton, Suominen. Spurs are really growing into this contest. Won a game by Suominen. Chance to... She's the daughter of Norwegian footballer Digital Ilduse as well. Clinton. Self-start thus far. Hemp goes round the outside. Hemp's cross towards Bunny Shaw, who heads it straight at for. Such a danger, such a threat, Lauren Hemp. Such a joy to watch in full flight, unless you're the person who's being charged with stopping her, in which case certainly a very entertaining approach that Villahammon's had Spurs playing with this season, and it's brought them good success. But that's a clear foul on Khadija Bunny Shaw. Minimum of 2 minutes added on at the back end of this first half. Hopefully nothing too serious for...
That's the top one, yeah? Yes.
Manchester City looking to continue their winning streak, but Spurs have started to get a bit of... Half-time here, and Manchester City have the lead thanks to that early own goal from Amy Turner. But it has been a fascinating tactical contest between two informed sides. Spurs holding their own and finding a foothold later against Arsenal. Manchester United have won 2-1 against Aston Villa. Were Spurs to represent their country at the World Cup last year. A little bit of a false start on the second half kickoff. Now often underway. Both these sides looking to keep their winning runs going. Manchester City better placed to do so as Kelly crosses. And smashing Yuri with another win. Make it 4 from 4 for the month. For the head into February that brings Leicester City home in the league. And then Arsenal away in the FA Cup. Chelsea away in the league. Around the corner from Clinton. It's off Kelly. Little ball through the lines, was looking for Thomas, but instead it's come to Hemp, who's charging forward, has Shaw on her outside. It's Khadija Bunny Shaw who scores against Spurs yet again. Her 10th goal against Spurs in 6 games against the North London club. Scored a hat-trick in the first half against them in the reverse. A thunderbolt. Beautifully weighted pass from Lauren Hemp. What else did you expect? 14th goal across all competitions this campaign. Her 13th in the WSL. And she marks her 50th WSL appearance for Manchester City across her impressive time on the Blues side of Manchester with a 42nd goal. Extraordinary number. Not the best corner in truth, straight to Celine Bizet, and suddenly here comes Spurs on the break. Grace Clinton. Great challenge from Hasegawa. Manchester City have the throw. All in that sense could be useful. Luana Bula, the centre half, is back on the bench as well for the first time since her injury in the North London derby before Christmas. There is also Jess Naz, who got that late winner against West Ham. She's often the first to come on for Spurs under Robert Villahamon. Helped forward, now Clinton playing Shaw. Hasegawa. So confident and impressive with the ball at her feet, Yuri Hasegawa, as is Alex Greenwood, who spreads out one of her classic passes for Hemp. Key axis down the Manchester City left. No foul there from Charlie Grant, who did briefly win it back. Now Hemp again, such a clever touch from Lauren Hemp, that's her at her best. Hemp's cross was looking for Shaw. Nervous moments for Spurs. Hasegawa. Manchester City fancying their chances of a third. Shaw couldn't quite shoot on the turn. City are much improved from last season when missed out on the top 3 by goal difference in what was seen as summer is very much in the middle of the actual season itself. Villahamon who and Godal. Just too much on it for Hasegawa. Greenwood in there fighting for it. Managing to win the free kick in the duel against Clinton. Manchester City with the momentum now, no doubt. Want to convert that into a third goal to make the rest of this game just slightly more comfortable for them. Right now, Kelly. Kelly inside, playing advantage from the foul. Hasegawa up against Sumanen. He's eyeing the crossfield ball. Thought better of it. Kelly inside, playing advantage from the foul. Hasegawa up against Sumanen. He's eyeing the crossfield ball. Game of chess, coaches with their substitutions, one waits for the other and then responds in turn. So don't be surprised if Manchester City make a change or two very shortly. Angeldal in a tussle for the ball that she loses out on against Sumanen. And now Wan Shrang has her first touches on her Spurs debut. Naz is caught offside. Kelly. Go short. And then Hasegawa with the switch. Training ground move was clearly meant for Coombs. A little bit too much on it, but it has ended up at the feet of the experienced lioness. And Kelly. Hasegawa. So good in tight spaces, manages to keep it there. Greenwood. Forward lookers. Is Naz inside for Wang Shuang, who tries to help it on and does get it through to England. It's Beth England for Spurs. Certainly making life awkward for Manchester City. Nicely threaded ball through from Wang Shuang on her debut in the WSL for Tottenham Hotspur. She can offer. 28-year-old who has 23 goals in 146 caps for China PR. Matilda Vinberry is stripped and ready to come on for Spurs. That will happen, one would imagine, at the next break in play. Sumanan trying to create something. Not quite that time. We're at the point where Spurs pretty... A professional performance from Manchester City, whose 7th consecutive win across all competitions means they cut the gap back to being 3 points behind leaders Chelsea. And it is a first loss in 5 for Spurs. Spurs will find themselves staying in 6th then. Manchester City keeping up their chase of Chelsea. Thank you very much for joining us here. It's finished Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester City 2.